Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Rockabessa Hitchin Hearts UK in association with Bloodfire Studios and AJLR Media, welcome to the Big Debate Show. I'm your host, The Judge. Each and every Monday from the hour of 9 p.m. till 10 p.m, you, the viewers, will be able to have a debate with me. Now, before I go on any further, let me introduce to you Nikki, who will be helping me and debating with me throughout the show. Hello, Nikki.
Evening.
It's nice to have you on the show.
It's nice to be here.
It's our first show. And how do you feel?
All right, how are you?
I feel good. I feel good. And I hope you guys out there feel good too. I know it's 5 days in, but I'd just like to say Happy New Year, and I hope you all have a wonderful new year. Now, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to get involved in the show in one moment. But in the meantime, we've only got 1 hour, and it goes so fast. It goes so quick. So I'm not going to mess about. I'm just going to go straight into it. All right. Tonight's show, we will be debating, what would you do if your closest friend was about to get married and a day before the wedding, their partner tried to kiss you? That's what we will be debating tonight. Let me say it again. What would you do if your closest friend was about to get married and a day before the wedding, their partner tried to kiss you? Now, are you the type of person to run back to your friend and expose this person? Are you the type of person to warn that partner, don't do it again? What would you do? It's the scenario. But before I get you guys involved, I'm going to turn to Nikki. Let me say this. I'd like to know what you would do and why. Why, Nikki? And don't lie to me now. Yeah?
Would I?
I don't want no lies. I want the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You will, don't worry. I will tell my friend straight. I'll go to her as soon as it's happened and tell her straight away. She can't be marrying someone who does that.
Straight away?
Yeah, straight away. Obviously, I'll get a few of my mates around to give them moral support because it's the day before a wedding. But I'll tell her.
You wouldn't think for 1 minute. Hold on a minute. When you go and tell your friend,
Yeah.
you know that her life will be destroyed, Nikki.
It would be even more destroyed if she married me. Thing.
The thing?
Yeah. I mean, what kind of man is going to do that with best friend and think he'll get away with it? Not with me, he's not going to get away with it. I'm saying my friend.
I'm going to ask you a question, Nikki.
Go ahead.
You might not like this, but I'm the judge, and if I don't ask this, I ain't the judge. How close are you to your friends?
Very close.
It seems like you don't really like your friends, Nikki.
What?
No. You don't really like your friends.
How do you like that one?
I'll tell you why, yeah? You got to think about this.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
telling your friend
Yeah.
straight away,
Yeah.
it's going to ruin her life.
It's not going to ruin her life. How is that going
It's
to ruin
going
her
to
life?
destroy her life, Nikki.
No man is worth that. No man is worth ruining your whole life for. They're not going to ruin their life. Ruin their life is marrying that person who will only go off and do it with someone else further down the line. How is that ruining her life? I think I'm saving her.
Let me ask you something.
Well, at the end of the day, well, I'm going to tell her so she knows where she stands. She can make decisions on marrying him or not, but at least I've told her what kind of man he is.
My viewers, that's what we are debating tonight. If you've just tuned in, what would you do if your closest friend was about to get married and a day before the wedding, their partner tried to kiss you? Nikki, let me tell you something. Weddings ain't cheap. Weddings ain't cheap.
Running for divorces.
Yeah?
Neither
Yeah?
is CSA.
Now, your close friend,
Yes.
I'm sure she would have showed you the wedding dress.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would have had tears in her eyes.
Yeah.
You would have been on the hen night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, that's going to be the happiest day of her life, Nikki.
Marrying a person like that who doesn't have no qualms about trying to get on with your best friends. What kind of man's that? And what kind of friend are you to not tell your friend about it, about what she's about to marry? I mean, you're telling me you would not tell your mate that is soon to be Mrs. trying to get on with it.
I say this. Let me say this. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Oh, please.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
Not with this.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
So, you give her a second chance now. What if a month or two down the line you got married and she tries it again? You're going to leave your mate then?
I'll tell you something. Let me say this to you. Yeah? I will give that person one chance. No,
you've already given
one
one
chance.
You've already given them one chance.
I will give them one chance. Yeah? I'm not going to destroy my friend's big day, all because their partner tried to kiss me. I'm going to say, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Because if you think about it, my friend, we would have been on the stag do. He would have told me how much he loves that person. And why you say that? Because that is a bit below. What do you mean you're glad you're not my friend?
No, because I would want someone to tell me. You'll be there at the wedding, quite happily, sitting there at the front, near the front, watching your friend get married to a woman who's already tried it on with you. Who to say who else? Because if she got knocked back by you, that means she got knocked back by someone else. Because chances are she moved from you on to someone else.
I don't know.
And you're going to sit there and let your friend marry because you don't want to spoil her big day.
How I see it is this. Yeah? Sometimes people do things without thinking.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah?
People do things without thinking. Sometimes they regret what they've done. Now, we've all made mistakes in our lives. We've all done something we shouldn't have done. But you know what? Let me open up the lines. Let me open up the lines, because I'm not going to agree with what you're saying, Nikki. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, everybody deserves a second chance. And I think to myself, they put so much money. Do you know how much it costs for a wedding cake?
I don't care how much it costs.
Do you know how much it costs for the rings, Nikki?
But do you know how much it costs for a divorce? Do you know how much heartache that person's going to go through? And can you imagine your mate finds out later that she done what she did with you? What's that going to do in your relationship?
Okay, to the viewers.
Really?
The number to call if you want to get involved in the show, I hope you got a pen, is 07818 361 551. I'll say that again. The hotline for the show is 07818 361 551. But if you don't want to speak to me directly, that's okay. You can use my Facebook or my Twitter page, which is The Big Debate Show. But on Twitter, leave out the W. Now back to you, Nikki. Hold on. You don't like your friends, man. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say.
And do you know what?
You don't like your friends. Because I tell you something. Even though you think you're doing the right thing, you're going to break her heart. Yeah?
No,
you think she's going to thank you?
Excuse me, it's not me breaking the heart. It's not me who made the pass at whoever. He's the one who made the pass at. Really, he's the one who's broken the heart, not me. I'm just telling her what kind of man she's about to marry. Good luck to her.
I can't believe you're saying this to me. Yeah? I
can't believe you're saying this. Second chance.
Nikki,
because of the money.
Nikki,
you
would have seen how happy your friend is.
But
you would have seen her dress. Do you know how much it costs? Food, the rings, The honeymoon. You're gonna...
Do you know what I would do?
What are you gonna do?
If I was in her shoes,
What are you gonna do?
I know what I'd tell her to do.
What?
I'd say, right, ditch him.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my mates will pay towards the tickets and we'll go
Why
out.
are you thinking about yourself? Ditch him?
Ditch him.
Do you know?
I'm not thinking about myself, I'm thinking about my friends. I really don't want my mate to marry someone who's low life like that, who tries it all with her best friends. What kind of man's that?
To my viewers out there, what do you think? What's on your mind? Would you do what Nikki says, run back and tell your friend, or would you think, hold on a minute, this is a bit more serious. Let me try and tell this person straight away, listen, don't do that again. Yeah? Don't do that again.
Listen, sorry.
Hold on. If that person says to you, I don't know what I've done, that was a mistake, please don't go back.
No,
you're still going to go back, Nikki?
They're only going to say that.
Are you still going to go back?
Yes, I am, because I'm saying that to cover their back. I'm not protecting them, I'm protecting my mate.
Let me tell you something.
They ain't nothing to
tell you something. You sound very cold to me. Yeah? You sound very... You can laugh.
I'm not cold.
I'm not laughing, yeah? You sound very cold.
I'm
yeah?
cold. I'm
because
friends.
I'll tell you something.
All,
all those viewers out there, I don't know what's on your mind, but if you've just tuned in, we're talking about if your closest friend was about to get married and a day before the wedding, their partner tried to kiss you. If you want to get involved in the show, the hotline number is 07818 361 551. I'll say it again, 07818 361 551. Have your say on the Big Debate Show. If not, use my Facebook page, The Big Debate Show, or the Twitter page, but leave out the W. Now, Nikki, have you been to weddings?
Yeah.
You've been to a few weddings?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
It's alright.
How was the bride?
Happy?
Very, very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah? The bride was very happy.
Yeah.
And some brides have tears in their eyes that day.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's their big day.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money.
Well,
Their families have spent a lot of money. And all because their partner have tried it on with you. Yeah? You are going to, I can't believe it. But guess what? We've got our first caller. We've got our first caller. Hello.
Hi, evening.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Sue.
Hello, Sue. Before you say a word, Sue, I'd like to say you've just made history.
Oh, okay.
You are the first caller on the Big Debate Show. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, now, Sue, what would you like to say on the topic?
I would like to say I'm afraid you're wrong and Nikki is right. You should definitely tell your friends. Definitely. I would definitely tell my friend.
Straight away?
Oh, yes. No point waiting. You need to tell them.
Mm-hmm. Now,
if that's your friend and you care about them and you respect them, you would tell them. You wouldn't wait, you'd let them know.
Oh,
and then it would be up to them to make that decision whether or not they marry that person.
So you agree with Nikki?
Oh, yeah.
You don't agree with the judge?
No, not this time, sorry.
But, if you think about this, Sue, yeah? Some people make mistakes. We've all made a mistake, yeah? You would have seen how happy your friend is. And if that person that tried to kiss you said to you, please, I am so sorry, would you still go back and tell your friend?
Yeah, because they could just say that because they're only scared. Who's to say that they wouldn't do it again with somebody else?
Well, Sue, thank you for your comments. And I hope you still tune in to the show. And keep smiling.
Okay, will do.
Thank you. No,
bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Sue. Now, that was Sue, and
see?
She agrees with you.
Yeah.
And
What, are you surprised?
Well, I don't want to say this, but she's a woman. And yes, she's a woman. And I don't know, there might be men out there who might agree with me. Now, I don't want to take sides in this. It's not men versus women.
Really?
But
I think, you know what I think it is? I think
what?
it's a case of women got more common sense than blokes. Obviously, you've got to tell your friend what they're marrying. It's common sense. Or are you going to sit back and watch them get married? Watching your friend, your best friend,
your closest friend,
your closest friend,
your close friend,
marrying some woman who's just made a pass at you the night before.
Well, I'm sure.
Not to mention probably all your other mates as well.
That's
fine, because it's a little mistake. Let them marry. I don't know what you're going to do when 4, 5, 6 months down the line, your closest friend comes to you and says, oh, she's been sleeping around.
We don't know that.
What?
We don't know that. We don't know that.
You don't know? What are you going to do then?
I am one of those.
Sorry, mate, but she did try it on me the night before you got married.
Well, guess what? There has been circumstances where people have got involved. Yeah? When you get involved in a relationship, sometimes you're the one, yeah, that comes off the worst. All my viewers out there, the number to call is 07818 361 551 if you want to get involved in the show. I mean, I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy. But the topic tonight is, what would you do if your closest friend was about to get married and their partner tried to kiss you? We've got another caller. Hello. Hello again.
Hello.
Welcome to the Big Debate Show. What's your name?
Woo, what's the Big Debate Show? Woo.
What's your name?
Kylie.
Kylie?
Yeah, Kylie.
Okay, and what would you like to say?
I'd just like to say, if my friend is getting married and her guy hit on me,
Yes.
I wouldn't tell her.
Oh! Now we're talking sense. This is what I like. Now, why is that? Why is that?
Well, I just tell him to sort himself out.
So you will give that person a second chance?
Yes, I will. But I'd warn him. You know, if I see anything else like this again, I'm going to tell her.
Okay.
But I definitely wouldn't tell her. Not the day before she got married.
No.
There's obviously stuff there where they're getting married, so, you know.
Everybody deserves a second chance. And I agree with what you said tonight. In fact, you can come down to the Rockabessa next week, Monday, and I will buy you a drink. Okay. Thank you very much for that call. Thank you. You see, Nikki, you see, this is what I love about the Big Debate Show. Yeah? Everyone has their own opinion, and everybody can get involved in the show. And we had one caller, Sue, who agreed with you, and we had one who I might buy a drink next week.
No, you see,
Kylie.
will you guys see backtrack?
Okay, I will. I'm
fine.
fine, yeah? And because I believe that sometimes people do things without thinking.
Oh.
They just
No,
rush into it. And you must give a person a chance, Nikki. That's why I say, I don't think you like your friends.
I do like my friends, and you know what? They would appreciate me telling them. See, they're the kind of friends I've got. We're honest and open with each other. If something happens, we tell each other.
Straight away?
Straight away. Straight away. Because like the last caller says, Carly, she said, oh, she'll warn him. Fair enough. But if it happens again, she would tell her friend. But what happens? They've already married. All that money.
I tell you something. Oh my word! It is the hotline already. Hello, we've got another call. Hello.
Oh, hi there.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Simon. How's it going?
It's going well. What would you like to say on the matter, Tyler?
Well, the fact that you said that is like, you know, it's a woman kind of thinking about this. I think you're majorly wrong there. Like, how can you go about your life knowing that you didn't tell, like, you're like the person that's going to be getting married, right? How can you let that go on? Like, think about 2-3 years down the line. Like, how are you going to hold that in for so long? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to tell them. How can you live with that on your chest?
Okay, this is why I said we haven't had sex. This person tried. Yeah?
No, they've made a pass. Like that's not, you can't not tell them. That's something that they need to know. That is something they definitely need to know.
Have you been in love before?
Have I been what, sorry?
Have you been in love?
Yes, I have, yeah.
And when you're in love, it's a powerful thing. Yeah, it's a really powerful thing. Now, and sometimes you get involved in someone else's relationship, you can destroy them. Even though you think you're doing what you think is right, you could destroy them. But you know what? I will respect your opinion tonight.
No. If I was going to get married myself,
yes,
and I found out maybe like a year later that my wife tried to kiss one of my friends, and they didn't tell me, I'd be mad at both of them. I'd be mad at my friends for not telling me, and my missus for trying to make a move. It's something you can't do. It's not cool. I'm sorry, but I can't be the only guy that thinks this.
Okay, well, thank you for your phone call, and I appreciate your comments, Talon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, it seems like it's not just women. Men are saying they will be upset.
Yes.
And he sounded passionate.
Yes.
He sounded really passionate. And I'm not here to shoot anyone down. That's not what I'm about. I just like to hear people's own opinions about the show, you know, about the topic. And I respect all opinions, you know. I'm not saying what's right and what's wrong, but it's what you would do personally that counts. Now, me, personally, I'm going to hold back. Now, if I hold back and that person's lips didn't touch these soft lips, very soft lips, I give that person a chance.
Can I just ask you something?
Yes.
Have you ever been in love before?
I'm in love now, Nikki.
Right. Now, what if...
Right now?
What if the person you're in love with now
yes.
made a move with one of your mates and they didn't tell you?
No,
Don't go,
Okay.
What would you do? Would you be happy that they asked you or told you, or would you
Let me
be
tell you
happy
something.
that they didn't tell you?
I am saying
you found
before
out.
we got married. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody deserves a second chance. But once we got married, I would expect, no. I would say this.
The night before you're getting married?
The night before?
No.
The night before, the wedding cake has been made.
Oh, I don't care.
The rings have been cut. The honeymoon has been paid for.
Rings.
That beautiful wedding dress.
Take it back, get a refund.
You think she's going to be happy with you, Nikki? Huh?
Yes, my friends would be.
Because
actually.
I tell you something, a lot of women will still be in love with that person.
Of course.
So
it's not something you can switch off just like that, but they're not going to, I mean, I'm not saying don't marry them. All I'm saying is, right, that's what you've done. It's up to you if you're going to marry them or not. I'm not saying don't
she doesn't have to know, Nikki.
She does.
The number
she
to
needs
call,
to know what she's marrying, sorry.
The number to call, if you want to get involved in the big debate show tonight, is 07818 361 551. If you want to leave a message on my Facebook, it's the Big Debate Show, and my Twitter page. Just leave out the W. Now, can you believe it's nearly half an hour that has gone? I can't believe this show's going so quick. We've only got an hour, and it's going too fast. It's going too fast.
I've actually got a text message. Oh no, it's someone calling in.
Got someone calling in? Okay, no worries. This is how we do. And let me say this, Nikki. Yeah, I'm not going to agree 1 minute. Yeah, you've got to do what you think is right. All right, you've got to do what you think is right. But I will stand by what I say. If it's before the wedding, I'm going to give that person a second chance. Now we've got another caller on the line. Hello, you're through to the Big Debate Show.
Hey, George. Hey, Nikki.
Hiya.
Hello, what's your name?
Laura.
Laura?
Yes.
And what would you like to say on the Big Debate Show?
Okay, well, I agree with you, George. People do deserve second chances. However, is that decision yours to make?
Say that again. I didn't hear that last piece.
I agree with you.
Yes.
People do deserve second chances, but in this scenario, is that chance is that decision yours to make? So basically what I'm saying is, I think it depends on the situation. The person getting married deserves the opportunity to decide if they still want to marry that individual or not. But at the same time, you've got to know your friend. So I'd say it depends on who my friend is, and if her man, has cheated on her in the past, would I tell her? Probably not. But if she was a woman that was quite strong and, believed in, honesty and faithfulness, then yes, I would tell her.
Okay, so it all depends on the type of friend that is getting married.
Yeah, you've got to think of who you're dealing with. And, I mean, you mentioned before, you were saying to Nikki you would ruin your friend's life, but actually I agree with her. It's him that's ruining that life, and you've got to understand the person you're dealing with. So, the caller said before me, is this person going to be mad at you because you didn't tell them? Do they value honesty in their friendship as well as their relationship? In which case, that person should be told, regardless of whether it's their wedding day or not. However, if you have a friend who has a man that constantly cheats on them, then no, because they wouldn't want to know. You've got to think of your friend. Would your friend want to know or not?
Thank you very much, Laura, for that phone call. I appreciate it, and I hope you carry on tuning into the Big Debate Show.
Take care, bye.
Thank you. See, this is why I love this show. This is our first show, and already I'm in the mood. Yeah, I'm in the mood because people's opinions matter, and everyone has their own opinion. And I'm not going to shoot down anyone's opinion, yeah, because in my eyes, that's what they think is right. Now, I tell you something, I'm going to shoot you down a lot, yeah? I'm going to shoot you down a lot. This is only the start.
You're going to try to shoot me down.
Okay, we've got another caller on the Big Debate Show. Hello, what's your name? Oh, hello? Hello?
Hello?
What's your name, sir?
John.
John, and thank you for phoning in. What would you like to say on the Big Debate Show?
Well, first I'd like to say congratulations on your new show, Judge.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And I'd like to say Nikki is wrong.
Ooh. Well, and why is that? And why is that?
I don't think she's being enough.
Oh! Well,
I think she's getting involved too much. I think you could bluff in her face with her theory. I really did. I mean, it's just a kiss, wasn't it?
it's just, John, it was just a kiss. Why is so many people are trying to destroy people's lives?
It's wrong, naughty to be naughty, but maybe you should focus on, just put a small way and say, behave yourself. I think if you got involved with that, I think it'd be very dangerous. I think you should stay out of it.
Oh, wow. You see that? Thank you, John, for your
comments.
Well, I'm right there. You can...
Read it out. You cut this. I'm putting my money on the call. You're cutting off already.
Alright. Guess what? I'm going to give you 30 more seconds because you do sound nice.
30 seconds, John. What do you say? What's your point?
I agree with you. I said it from the start. Yeah? Everybody...
What's the point? What are you saying? What do you think?
What I'm saying is, I've got strong-minded female friends who would appreciate me telling them, because if I didn't tell them, they'll be more heartbroken than if I didn't tell them. Because they'll find out...
Would they do that to you, Nikki?
Yeah, they would, because I'd tell them to. We're like that. Because we're honest, we're open, and actually we've discussed things like this before. So I know they would tell me, and I told them to tell me. Okay. So I'd rather know the day before I get married that he's tried it on with my mates.
John?
Would you not go through the marriage then?
No.
John, I don't want to cut you. I don't want to cut you, but I'm sure there's a lot of people trying to phone in, and I really appreciate your phone call.
I appreciate it. Congratulations to the show.
Thank you.
I'll see you again. Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And you see what I'm talking about? It's not one-way traffic. It's not one-way traffic. Yeah. So don't think for 1 minute it's all you're right and I'm wrong. Yeah? Because I'm telling you this now.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, because you asked me what would I do if it's my friends, I know what my friends are like.
Yeah.
They're strong women, they're honest, they're open, and we would tell each other.
But did you just hear what John said? Did you just hear what John said?
Well, that I'm interfering.
He will tell that person to back away. You know, the lips haven't touched, Nikki. You know, two lips have to touch.
No, you said if they kissed you.
If they... No, I didn't. I said if they tried.
The try was
Remember,
there. The fault was
tried
in it.
to
The
kiss
fault was
you.
in it. No, I still tell him. Because the fault was there in that for him. What gave him the right to try it?
Destroy his life? Destroy their lives?
No, I'm not destroying no one's life. He's doing it. He's the one who's trying it on, thinking he's going to be lucky.
You don't think she's going to have tears in her eyes when
she
you say
is.
that?
Of course she
A
is.
day before the wedding?
Yeah, of course she is, but she's going to be thankful that I told her. At least she's got this. Then she knows what she's marrying. She can make that choice whether to carry on getting married or not.
We have another caller. Hello. Welcome to the Big Debate Show.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine. And what is your name?
My name is Robert.
Hello, Robert. What would you like to say on the debate tonight?
First of all, I'd like to say hello to both you, Judge, and Nikki. You're doing a great show. It's looking really, really good.
Thank you.
I actually like to look at the show.
Thank you.
But, Judge,
Yes.
I'm going to straight to the point. I think you're talking a lot of rubbish, and I'll go back Nikki on this one. Simple reason being, it's not about the night before, it's about the thought of the whole action. It's about the thought about the whole action. For your best friend and your wife to be, you basically doing something the night before, it's about they've been thinking about it from beforehand. It's not just it's happened on the spur of the moment. They're basically getting it on for the simple reason is now, you know, it's either a now or never unless we've got to do this sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But the actual thought of it is that they've been thinking about it, both of them, of having some kind of attraction to each other for them to be acting the way they are.
Robert?
So it's not about the thought.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you, okay? Because you've just upset. I don't know who you are, yeah? But you just upset me. And you can laugh.
I'm laughing.
I'm not laughing tonight, yeah?
This is right.
First of all, I didn't like how you said rubbish. I'm talking rubbish. But guess what? That's your own... No, that's okay. That's your own opinion. But let me put this... Hold on. Let me put this straight. And I'm going to put this straight to you, yeah?
Yeah.
I said... What would you do if your closest friend was about to get married and the night before, their partner tried to kiss you, yeah? Now, how I see it is this. I didn't say they planned to have sex. I didn't say it was planned. This person tried to kiss you and you hold the person back. Don't you believe in second chances, Robert?
That's not second chance. That is basically that person, my wife to be, basically had a head about my best friend. Now, if my best friend
Yes.
is as close as he should be, and he knows me inside out.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My best friend should know me. Yeah? On a character. I don't care about the money what's being spent and the outlay about ring and holiday and this.
Honeymoon? And all the money?
I don't care.
You don't care?
The only honeymoon will be going on is really me by myself.
Yeah?
If my best friend who told me the truth, the fact of the matter is, it's not the matter of going for the kids, it's the act. It's actually the thought in her head, making her why would she want to do that? It's not like a kiss on the cheek. It's the fact that she wants to kiss him. So the kiss is more than it. If my best friend reacted to the kiss, then it'd be more than a kiss.
Okay.
Yeah?
Robert,
It'd be more than a kiss.
I would like to say this. I absolutely respect your opinion, and I thank you very much for calling in. I know we've got a lot of callers, and I'd like to get through as much as possible, but thank you once again, and I hope you keep tuning in.
I'll keep up to John.
Yeah, but don't you ever say rubbish again. Yeah, don't you ever say, yes, don't you ever say rubbish again. Okay.
I'll do that for you.
Cut him off. Cut him off. Okay. The number to call. I'm sorry for that. I mean, usually I'm not that rude.
I disagree with you.
Well, it's not about that. Usually I'm not that rude. Yeah.
It's because they disagree.
No, it's because I don't like people coming on the show and saying I'm talking rubbish.
But I say that.
Yeah.
I tell you
something.
Well.
If you say the wrong words, you better walk off the show. Okay? Because be careful what you say.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying put.
If you've just tuned in, the number to call is 07818 361 551. What would you do, my viewers, if your close friend was about to get married and the night before the wedding, their partner tried to kiss you? What would you do? Now, we've had a few callers.
What's that look for?
Well, we've had a few callers, and there's one thing the judge loves, is people's opinions. And we've had a few.
We have
had a few.
We have had a few. It's a mixture.
It is. And I'd just like to say we've got less than 25 minutes. Nikki, you see how fast an hour goes? That's why if you've got something to say, if there's something on your chest or in your belly, and you want to express it to the judge, the number 07818 361 551. People deserve a second chance.
Oh, but please. I agree with the last caller. The thought was in the head for them to make a move.
The thought was in the head.
So, if the thought was in the head, what else was in their head?
Because
obviously, you said it's just a kiss. What does kisses normally lead to? A lot more.
Well, I tell you this. I'm not talking sex, Nikki.
No, but
the person never kissed. They never kissed. And still, you're going to run back with your trainers on, run back to your friend and say, oh, guess what? He tried to... Do you know you're going to destroy people?
I'm not going to destroy people. He's done it all by himself. They don't need my help. He's done it himself. And besides, if I didn't say nothing, I would feel really bad that I didn't say nothing. I'm sitting there watching my best mate get married to this lowlife who tried it all with me. And who's to say he hasn't tried it with someone else straight after because I adopted him back? Who's to say? If they put it in their head to try it on with their best mate, what kind of person is that? And you're quite happy to watch your closest friend marry someone like that who's got it in their head to try it on with their best mate?
Now,
good luck to your mates.
Okay, listen, I've been to a lot of stag do's. And I've talked to a lot of men who got married, And if you see the love, men get married because they love that person. Women get married because they love that person. All the money. All right, that last caller, he was a bit aggressive with me. Yes, but
it's because he disagreed with you.
Well,
he like the other ones. They all disagree with you?
So
but
everybody...
because more people disagree with you, you're getting
no, I don't
be aggressive and just tell you the facts.
No, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. And I'm going to respect everybody's opinion.
There's no rush in there, mate.
Message me on the Facebook if you don't want to talk to me. The Big Debate Show. Next week, Monday, you can come down to Rockabessa and have a drink and watch the show live. It's a fantastic show, and I'm enjoying myself, even though I don't agree with you, Nikki, and I understand your thoughts, but it doesn't mean I agree with you, because I always say this: there is no one out there who hasn't done something wrong or slightly wrong. And are we going to just shoot people down? Are we going to stone them? Are we going to destroy their lives? Are we going to make them unhappy? I am not going to make...
It's one day. They'll get over it. Get over it.
It's easy for you to say. You're not getting married. 07818-361-551. We have another caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Frank.
Hello, Frank. And what would you like to say on the show?
Yeah, well, I can understand what that lady Nikki was saying, but telling your friend, yeah, right, it can be as bad as actually doing it, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
I personally, what you said there, Judge, when you think about all the expense and everything, and just only taking one word. So, and also, you saying something to your friend, your close friend, that you and that friend can break up. Yeah. In other words, it's as bad as actually committing that affair. You understand?
What would you do, Frank? What would you do?
Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing.
You wouldn't say a word?
I would not say, but alright, let's say, alright, if he's my best friend and his wife to be, make a move to me towards me, that's all I answer. Listen, I'll stop her in her tracks and say, no, I'm sorry, no, this cannot work.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And as a stranger,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Frank?
If I open my mouth, everything crash. Yeah?
Yes, and sometimes it's best to keep quiet. But Frank,
That's right.
I have to say,
saying it isn't bad. It can be as bad as doing. Because when you break up something, you know,
thank you,
you're
Frank.
not friend.
Yes.
You break up forever. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, Frank, thank you
By
very
the way, it's bad. I can understand where Nikki's coming from.
Yes. Thank you, Frank. I have to say there's...
Anyway,
oh, yes.
Happy New Year to you all, and it's nice to see the show, yeah?
Yes, Happy New Year, and thank you for calling. I'll speak to you later. On the next show. There's Frank. Before Frank was Robert. We have 15 minutes left on the show. Now Frank just said he wouldn't tell his friend Nikki. Robert says, what kind of friend wouldn't tell his friend? Now, to all the viewers out there, I know you're sitting there wondering, should I make a phone call? Should I send in a message? Now's the time. We've only got 15 minutes left on the show. In fact, we've got 5 minutes left for you to phone in, and then the lines are dead. We've only got 5 minutes left, so if you've got something to say, now is the time to say it. Yes, Nikki?
Can I just add, I have to disagree with Frank saying that actually telling a person is as bad as doing the deed itself. How's that? It's not. Telling this person is showing your loyalty to that person, it's showing that you care about that person because you're letting them know what they're marrying. The deed itself, that's dishonest. That is so dishonest.
Well, Frank's got his.
Yes, I just
He's got his own opinion. And like I said this. What would you do if your closest friend was about to get married? Yeah. And just remember, the lips haven't touched.
It doesn't matter. What was there?
Watch this.
What was there?
I hold the person back like this. And I say, what are you doing?
Oh, please.
How dare you try that on with me? Yeah? Even though I've got the softest lips.
Don't hit me.
What do you mean don't hit you?
Don't hit me.
Well, I'm not violent. I didn't mean to hit you. Yeah? You don't have to say don't hit me. Alright, I'm not going to hit you again. 07818-361-551 is the Big Debate Show. I am your host, the judge. This is Nikki. What do you think? What's going through your mind? Would you keep quiet? Would you go back to your friend? Would you be upset? What type of person are you? I know what type of person I am. And I understand what type of person you are.
Honest.
You just want to break up people's lives. You want to hurt friends. Yeah? You want to destroy lives. You don't understand. A wedding cake, the rings, the honeymoon.
eat the wedding cake,
It all costs
the
money.
kids, take the dress back and get your refund,
Yeah.
and take one of your mates.
Yes, it's
with you.
easy for you to say that
Well,
because you're not the one getting married.
But if I was the one getting married, it's the same thing I would do, because I ain't marrying someone who tried it on my best man. I can tell you that for nothing.
Well, I will always say, I personally will always say, give someone a second chance.
No, not
The
that
person,
kind of thing.
they weren't in bed, yeah? They weren't having sex.
No, but the thought was there.
The person didn't say, ooh, I know it's my best friend, but oh, she's really nice. He didn't carry on the kiss. He stopped, or she stopped.
Because they were stopped. They
They
were
were
carried
stopped.
on. If they
And
didn't
then the
stop.
person would say, oh, I am so sorry.
Really?
I didn't mean this. And
How
you're
gullible
going to
are
stop
you?
the wedding?
You're
All
so
the guests?
gullible. You're so gullible.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't you dare swear.
I didn't
We
swear.
don't
I
tolerate
said
any
gullible.
swearing.
Swear.
Well, I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Okay, well,
You think too much.
that's why I'm the judge. And it's the big debate show. And I'm having fun tonight. And we've got, ooh, you still got a few minutes to ring in if you want to. But am I happy? Yes, I'm happy that it's our first show and we had a few callers. Am I happy with you? Not really, because I think to myself, everybody deserves a second chance. And, you know, we had a few callers in. One of them said, I'm talking rubbish.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but
I think it's my new mate.
yeah, you're going to have a lot of mates on here. And I'm Mr. No Mates. I don't mind that, as long as you tune in to the Big Debate Show. Now, back to you. Let me say this to you.
Okay. Fine.
The person didn't kiss. There was no touching, Nikki.
No.
There's
but
no touching.
That's because you stopped it.
Oh, we've got one last caller. Now, I want to hear what this person has to say. You, hello?
Hello?
You are the last caller on the Big Debate Show. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Charlie. Hello.
Hello, Charlie. And what would you like to say on the topic of tonight?
First and foremost, I'd just like to say the Big Debate Show, finally get to see very handsome.
Oh,
you
thank
are
you.
indeed.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, well, basically...
I'm married. Don't forget, I'm married.
Yeah.
Carry on, sorry. Just a little joke. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you just say you're married?
Yes.
Well, that's one point I was going to pick up on.
Okay.
Because I'm hearing both of your arguments, and I agree with both of you, to be fair, so it's quite hard to choose which side. But what I will say is you've got to put yourself in that position. If that was one of your best friends, say, for instance, one of your closest friends that you grew up with, that you went to school with, for instance, and the night before your wedding, he tried it with your missus, and basically, or is it the other way around?
No,
your missus tried it with your best friend. That was the argument, wasn't it? Sorry, my bad.
It'd be my wife to be.
You want...
Yes, go on. Carry on.
Would you want your best friend that you've known since you was kids to come and tell you that your wife-to-be, was basically trying to thing with him, or would you just prefer to just not know, get married, and then be ignorant to the whole situation? But then you need to have, there could be all like different circumstances. For instance, like she could always got on him again once you have been married. So you've got to think about it logically in that respect.
I understand exactly what you are saying, and you know what? You're the first caller that's made me really think about this. Yeah,
You have to,
because
you
you said to me, how would I feel if it was me? And I'm a very sensitive type of man. Very sensitive. I have feelings, and you've made me think today, Charlie. You have made me think. So I'm gonna think about that one. Yeah, but it's the Big Debate Show. So if I start agreeing with everything, I ain't the judge. But I understand and I respect, and you've got a lovely voice, and I hope you keep tuning in. Thank you.
I will do.
Thank you. Thank you. And that is a nice way for the calls to end.
I've got a tweet.
Oh, you got a tweet. Well, read some out nice and loud.
Delroy, he said he believes that if a partner can do it to the best friend, they can do it with anyone. So they need to be told it's your best friend. also, all the things that the judge is saying are all material things, like the marriage is for life and divorce is a very expensive thing. So you're going on about the wedding cake, the dress,
the ring,
the honeymoon.
Yeah.
But like, it's the divorce and you've got CSA, that's a lot more money than the wedding
Let's
dress.
not
You
go,
can take
let's
back
not,
to the shop.
do not start with the CSA because there's a lot of people right now who
No,
are...
you're just coming off the subject at
Well,
the moment.
well,
All I'm saying
don't
is
bring in the CSA, yeah?
No, what I'm
Because
saying, no, can I just, hold on.
you're going to wind up a lot of people.
I don't care. What I'm saying is that is more expensive than a wedding dress, a wedding cake, and a honeymoon. That's what I'm getting at.
Well,
Because it will end up in divorce.
I mean, Delroy,
That's for Delroy.
Delroy,
Both from Delroy.
I appreciate your message, and I have to say this. He has a valid point.
Yeah.
They all have their. I'm not going to sit here and point at this person is right and this person is wrong. It's how you feel, and it all depends how close that person is. But it is the closest friend, so you know everyone has their own opinion, and Delroy's just expressed his, and you've expressed yours tonight, and all the people who phoned in, they've expressed theirs, and I appreciate everybody who phones in and gets involved in the Big Debate Show. It's a pleasure. This is our first show, and straight away the phone's been ringing. You know, I didn't mean to get upset, but sometimes the passion takes over. But
Disagree.
I don't mind if people disagree.
Well,
Nikki.
disagree.
Yeah, but you know, I'm one of those. I'm one of those guys that I like to give a person a second chance, especially if the person said, "I'm so sorry. What was I doing? What was I thinking?"
Covering their back.
You know,
Covering their back, apologising.
not everyone's wicked. Not everyone is going to be out there with this person and that person. There's some good people out there, and I honestly think people deserve a second chance. We have 7 minutes to go. The lines are closed, but guess what? If you still want to say your point, you can do it on the Facebook or on the Twitter. Yeah? The phone line is closed, but use the Facebook or the Twitter. Can I say this?
Yes, Judge.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
I mean, your friends will be happy with you saying this. I hope you don't switch when the show's over, and then you say to me, "Really, Judge, I hope that when the show's over, you stick to..." Well, you know, some people say something on live camera, and then when all the show's over, you come with something else.
No,
yeah?
right,
So please.
See,
make
my
sure.
problem is, I say it as it is, I just say how I feel. I don't like it tough. I ain't going to take back what I said.
I hope you know.
No,
I hope when the show's over, yeah, you don't say to me, "Well, yeah,
No.
yeah, okay, all right, I'm just,
No, I'm just
stick
telling
to
you,
your point."
I'm sticking to my point. I've stuck to it all the way through. Don't try and change my mind, because it's not going to happen.
Well, I'm not here to change your mind, Nikki.
Really?
I mean, it's impossible. Change your mind?
No, you can't.
How can I change your mind?
Well,
Yeah?
well, then you'll know
I'm not
that
gonna
I'm going to change
I'm
my
not going
mind.
to change your mind. I'm not saying I'm changing your mind. I'm saying
You
you're
can't change
changing your mind.
I ain't
I hope
changing
you
my
don't
mind.
change your mind when the show's over.
No.
Yeah? Stick to your point. But I like to say this.
You stick to yours then.
I am.
At the moment.
I like to say this. There's 7 minutes to go, and it's been a wonderful show. I've really enjoyed it. The one thing I like to say is everybody has an opinion. Next week's show, while you're all here, next week's show, that's next Monday, we will be debating. You ready for this, Nikki?
I'm ready.
Is it okay to smack kids? Next week's show, that's what we will be debating. Is it okay to smack kids? Now, I've got a funny feeling that's going to be a hot one. So tell your friends and tell your family.